YouTube, what's happening? It's the Narcissist Kid coming to you for the first time, baby. And what I want to do on this first one is do two things really quick. I want to wish my father a happy 53rd birthday. Unfortunately, he's no longer on the top soil of planet Earth. He's on the bottom soil, and you know, who knows what's going on there. I don't know if we're waiting for some trumpets to blow, if he up in heaven or... But nonetheless, I want to wish him a happy 53rd birthday. We're exactly 20 years apart. So he turns 53 this year, would have turned 53 this year, and God willing, I will turn 33 in a couple months. And the second thing I want to do is talk about why I created this channel, the Narcissist Kid. And then if you look at the profile picture, there's a kid in there. And it's because a lot of people are talking about narcissism right now. It's becoming a big buzz term. Trauma is. And I think that as you look at humans, we evolve, and it's a real thing. This personality disorder called narcissism, which stems in childhood most times. It can happen to an adult, trust me, and then you pick up bad habits or walk around with a broken heart. But for the most part, this is about when you endure this as a kid and you're ultimately in a hostage situation. Right? And what does that have to do with my father? I couldn't think of, obviously I can't get him anything really nice. And because I tend to self-sabotage so much due to my PTSD, really CPTSD, that comes from my childhood trauma that just haunts me like a freaking, like a fly on a trash can. But I'm gonna work through that. My dad would have been so glad to just see me really commit to something online. I've had multiple channels. I've done affiliate marketing on some. I've kind of shared making money on some because I've made a lot of money, but I make a lot of money, lose a lot of money, make a lot of money, lose a lot of money, and it's because of my conditioning, and I know it. And I want to be honest with you all. I'm not here to just shame and blame and complain about narcissists. I want to talk about doing the work because let's use the gym for an example. I've been the type of guy when it comes to doing this healing work to go to the gym for a month, then take a couple weeks off and, you know, go for the summer because it's convenient, but I haven't truly committed, and it's because it's not easy work. So hang on with me here. If it gets loud, I may pause. I'm in the subways right now, waiting for a train. And that's what the Narcissist Kid is all about. When you are raised up into an adult and you have the parents of a narcissist and you had a narcissist parent. And don't get me wrong, narcissism is a spectrum disorder, ladies and gentlemen, trust me. And then you have different forms of it, right? Like you have the closet narcissist, then you have the exhibitionist, right? Some people will say covert versus overt. It gets deep. And guys, ladies, I only been knowing about this the last 2 years. No, I mean since 2019. End of 2019, I'm in LA making a lot of money. And I call a mentor up of mine and I'm crying like, it sucks that me and my mom can't even be close. I'm in LA in the winter making all this money. She's in cold Chicago and I can't even send for her. I'm sending for girls from Chicago. I'm sending for girls that are from the Bay, from Oakland, Sacramento, you know. And, you know, we just like, you know, hanging out. It's like I want to send for my main lady, not just ladies who want to come see LA and walk trails and, you know, have money spent on them. And it didn't happen like that. And I called this mentor crying and she said, go look up narcissism. I would start reading about narcissism, I start crying some more because it's like they knew my mother to the T, these psychologists. And I'm not saying anybody's perfect, even psychologists, I'm damn sure not perfect. Another reason I started this channel is because one of the worst things, I think this will be my first topic, one of the first things about having an extreme narcissistic parent, right? Kind of like borderline psychopath, borderline malignant, if not that, is that you pick up these traits. Now you go into relationships and guess who you mimicking? Oof. Give me a second, y'all. That didn't drive too many people crazy because I probably won't edit that out, right? I'm not a big editor. I'll just hit the button, go live, and let's do this thing. I have a goal to make a video a day for myself. Can you commit to that, Jerome? Make a 5 to 15-minute video a day. Come on, baby. And you say you want to be a YouTuber. And like I said, I've got a channel on manifesting, got a couple hundred subscribers and some other ones. I think I might even sold them or something like that. But I haven't been serious about it because there's been a lot on my chest and a lot on my heart. There really has. And now I'm really to open up about it. I just hit a low. Right? I mean, it's like my life to just go up and down, up and down. I can't ever just go steady, maybe a little this, steady. I always just got big swings, you know what I mean? And I just hit another low, and I'm like, dude, I'm tired. I'm 32 years old. And even though I lied to myself, ooh, I'm telling you, this narcissism thing, it's a darkness, man. I'm telling you, it'll steal from you, it'll lie to you, it'll kill you if you let it. I convinced myself I didn't want kids, and I didn't want a wife, because my childhood was so rough. Man, this world is rough, man. You might want to come home to your own kids and your own buns. You know what I mean? Because these girls, man, they don't, man, I can't speak on everybody, but in my experience, dating, oh my gosh, it make me wish I had what I had before I knew what I had, man, right? Especially we were so young and innocent, but that's a whole nother story. So I just wanted to drop an intro video on the channel. Happy 53rd birthday to Pops, and I look forward to you guys hearing my story, and ultimately, why, Jerome, why? Well, I want to do this for everybody, but especially the youth. I wish that I could have come across what this channel will be over the next 6 to 12 months. I wish I could have came across something like this when I was 10 years younger than I am now, 22 years old, 23 years old. Went and got some help. And if you don't have the money, because it can get expensive, you can really do this on your own, but you have to want it, right? To go get big in the gym, you don't need a trainer. I've never had a trainer, and I've gotten strong in the gym. Now, obviously, I've played on football teams, but you don't really need a trainer to go in the gym and put in the work. Now, if you know you can, you got to know what you can and can't do. You got to know who you are. So, man, much love to y'all. Again, I'm Jerome Jr. Happy birthday to Jerome Sr. And this is the first one. I want to welcome you to the Narcissist Kid YouTube channel. Much love, y'all. Later.